So Sean Connery has passed away today. He's October 31st, 2020. He was age 90. The news went mental with this, stories everywhere. My inbox was getting crazy messages to it. And the SJWs had to do it. They had to come out of there. They couldn't even leave it 24 hours. But whatever, we know the score there. So obviously really great actor, as well as conveying a lot of alpha charisma on screen. Pretty much a national monument to a lot of people, and it's kind of sad to know that he's not with us anymore. I know I think he's had Alzheimer's or something. He was very frail for quite some time. But anyway, I did break the news to the court via Skype, so here is a quick video of that. Sorry it's a bit rough, but here goes.
I don't know if you've only just woken up or anything, but
No, it's been up for a while.
all you need to do is keep going years. Just if you're not quite feeling awake enough to receive this news, just say it as if you mean it. Just years.
Yeah. No, I'm awake. What's up?
So guess who's died?
The two.
Yeah, well, you're close. Sean Connery.
Shit.
Yeah, he was 90. I weren't expecting it anyway, because obviously he's been like ill and Alzheimer's and stuff as well. So, but still.
In no way is it like, oh yeah, he shot. It's like, he's dead. That's really bad. But
yeah, it's just knowing that he's not there anymore, kind of thing. I mean, like I said, I think he'd pretty much been like, had Alzheimer's for quite a long time. And I've seen photographs of him in recent years, and he looked like really frail. And they've been kind of propping him up for like photographs. He looked like it as well. So that alone is pretty sad. But yeah, apparently he was in the Bahamas or something, and he died there in his sleep or something, or overnight anyway. So.
Yes.
But yeah, a lot of people.
Nowhere above they could have like dangled a cord down and dripped poison down it, like the 100% sure it was an actual death.
I understood that reference. You only live twice.
Yeah.
Oh, James was on one with his Sean Connery puns as well, and yeah, everybody's putting stuff on social media, like all the favourite Sean Connery moments, and the official James Bond Facebook page put like a really big. Pretty sure they had a lot of this prepared for a while. The Ian Fleming Foundation.
Like you say, when he's not well either.
Exactly.
It's sad, just like Nimoy died. It's like we kind of expected it was coming, but at the same time, it's kind of shit.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, people have been saying like what the favourite Sean Connery films are. There's just like too many to choose. So I mean, obviously, I think something James Bond would be one of mine. I suppose if I was going to pick like the quintessential Sean Connery James Bond, it'd be Goldfinger, because not just because of the film itself, but I think that were still at a time where he was still kind of enthusiastic about the role. I think a couple of films in, especially like You Only Live Twice, he was kind of phoning it in quite a bit. Because he was on bad terms with the producers and so on, how much he was getting paid. So, but yeah, there's some like good ones. Obviously, there's like The Untouchables, and I think he won an Oscar for that.
Right. My favourite, The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Yeah, that's the tragedy. You can see where they were coming from with that though, because that era in filmmaking was like pretty bad, with those kind of movies that were coming out, and like Van Helsing and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, I do like that film in like a guilty pleasure way, but it is a shit film, and it is in no way a joke. To be honest, I would probably say the same as you, like something like Goldfinger.
I'd say it was a good one. I think we might have talked about it before, that Outlander. Sorry, Outland. Yeah. I mean, Highlander and Outland. Outland is a good film.
Yeah.
Like a western in space. Pretty good. I'd recommend that one. I've not seen that one that he did with Catherine Zeta-Jones. What were it called? Entrapment.
Yes.
That was one of his last ones. I think a lot of people just regard his like proper like bow out of movies as The Rock, because that was like the last film that he did that's like pretty much like widely loved. I don't know, there'll be haters of it or whatever, but yeah, there's that other one.
There are no real bad guys in it.
Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, not sure anyway, because we're reducing it to in-jokes and stuff. But yeah, I'll put this on the channel later on. So
yeah, that's that shit news, but
yeah, and I'll leave it there.
Yes.
So I'd finally say, on a positive note, obviously a lot of his later films that he did, like the 1998 Avengers movie and that League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, they were pretty bad, but for every one of those we have at least 10 other really good films, so that's a positive note to end on. Rest in peace, Sean Connery. Right then, just a quick reminder that you can follow us on social media. Obviously the channel exists on YouTube, we've been going strong since 2013, but we also have presence on Facebook as well, where we occasionally post updates and news on there. We also have Instagram, we don't really use it quite as much, but you can always follow us there if you're desperate. But beyond that, Brandex Reviews, news reviews and retrospectives coming out of the UK.